By now, everyone knows that Dollar Shave Club ships amazing razors for a few bucks. Tim's been a member for a while, and he loves the shave, and I love the way he looks. What you might not know is that Dollar Shave Club also has products for pretty much everything else you need in the bathroom. Body wash, hair gel, everything. And just like the razors, everything is super high quality and left Tim looking so good, I violated my marriage vows. If you're like Tim, obsessed with Crash Bandicoot and sick of the nonsense that is the store, now's the time to try out Dollar Shave Club. For a limited time, Dollar Shave Club is basically giving away their starter set to new members. For only $5, you get the executive razor, 3 trial-size versions of their most popular things, some blades. You'll enjoy yourself. In your first box, you'll receive their shave butter, body wash, and 1 wipe Charlie's butt wipes. I am not making this stuff up, along with the razor and that premium weighty handle that somebody likes, the cassette full of cartridges. And after the first box, replacement cartridges are just a few bucks a month. This offer is exclusively available at dollarshaveclub.com/Greggy. That's dollarshaveclub.com/Greggy. What else are you gonna shave with? A shoe? Tim?
Yes.
My topic is about movies, so I want to break them up. Okay. You go with yours.
Oh, okay.
What's your topic,
Sorry,
sir?
Wasn't prepared for that.
Why not? You knew it was. I was just giving you an introduction of why I went.
No,
I mean, I told you early on you were topic.
Why don't we go for the double?
Hey, first off, fuck your bitch and the click that you claim. This comes from
Come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife.
On Twitch, or not Twitch, Twitter. He says, show topic, does a music video make or break how you feel about a song? I thought this was very interesting. Taylor Swift's Look What You Made Me Do video came out earlier this week at the VMAs. It made its debut. A couple weeks ago, Katy Perry's Swish Swish came out, and that was on the internet. It happened.
That was the thing that happened.
That was the thing that happened. I kind of want to use those two as the jump-off points.
And those are phenomenal comparisons.
But before we get into that, just to answer the question around the table.
Can a music video make or break a song for you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Has it though?
I don't know if it could break the song for me.
Right.
Well, I think for me personally, I think there's a great example here with Taylor Swift and Katy Perry, where I had heard that, you know, when Taylor Swift's song dropped, I hadn't heard Katy Perry's song, I hadn't seen the video. Taylor Swift's song drops, I listen to it, I'm like, oh, this is good, this is fine. I don't hate it, I'm not, you know what I mean? It is telling as a big Taylor Swift fan, right, that I listened to it that first night, I was like, that wasn't, it's not her best work, but I don't understand why everybody's like fucking freaking out on the internet about it. And the next morning I woke up and came in and listened to it a bunch of times in a row, and I was like, all right, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
But I haven't thought about it since then, or I haven't heard much about it. I know it isn't. I haven't been drawn to listen to it again or anything. I'm like, all right, good. I can't wait for the fucking album, can't wait for the tour, all that jazz. Katy Perry, on the other hand, I'm sorry. So Taylor, that's how I feel about Taylor Swift. Watch her video today because I'm just way behind on everything. Everybody's Golf came out, sorry. And I jump in and I watch this video and I'm like, all right, yeah, this is a fine video. It's the same thing where I'm like, it's good. I'm not a music video person much, I feel, in my old age. I used to be, a kid. It was a big deal.
I'm more of a music video person than I ever have been because of YouTube.
Oh yeah, well they're right there on demand. But then it was, I haven't heard Swish Swish and I haven't seen Swish Swish, so I watched the Swish Swish music video, and my hatred of that music video now means that I don't remember the song I heard anymore. I remember watching the music video and being mortified by the video, but saying this song isn't that bad. This is a pop song, whatever. But I can't remember anymore the song. I just remember seeing fucking Terry Crews bopping around and Katy Perry slamming jamming.
See, I'm right there with you, right? Where I'm like, I would have heard that song and probably been like, whatever, it's a fine song. And then 6 months from now, if I would have heard it so fucking much that I would have been like, okay, I kind of like that song. Now that I've seen the video, it makes me never want to listen to that song ever.
We're enemies now.
Now, granted, 6 months from now, I will love the song because that's just how I do. Like I will have heard the song so many times, like, fine, it doesn't matter. Because I've only seen the music video one time. Taylor Swift's song, I heard that song and I was like, this is a cool song, right? See the video, it's fuck hot. Makes me like the song more.
Yeah. Now, and a quick time out in case you missed the morning show that day. The fact was Nick came in, and of course Nick had Rip Van Winkle through the internet fervor over the Taylor Swift thing, so he didn't know the song and he didn't know any.
I knew that something was dropping.
He came in blank slate.
Yeah, I knew she was dropping something. We saw the Serpentale thing from like a week ago. I guess that was a clothing line now. She's doing some shit like that.
Well,
what was the fucking teaser?
Well, in the snake. That was the merch in the video,
right? It's not a merch.
No, it's not.
The whole
it's the theme.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of. I mean, they are selling snakes on the store and stuff, but like it was whatever. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you came in blank slate. You listened to the music, and you're like, it's great.
Had a snake in it.
Didn't catch that.
All right. There's snakes everywhere.
There was a jaguar.
She was sitting on the
I saw the snake with the
snakes
thing.
came up. Yeah,
Right.
And I get it,
a lot
but
of snakes. She's a snake. Sneaky snake.
Cool.
I think the biggest thing
get that from
about
it.
music videos for me is that if I like really like a song, and then I watch the music video and it just kind of, I'm like, oh, this music video is gonna be great because I love this song.
Yeah.
And then it's just not there. Then it's kind of like, oh, maybe I don't like this song that much.
Do you have any examples of that though? I know I'm putting you on the spot. But like, try to think about it.
I think the most recent one was Ed Sheeran's "Shape of You," where like it just I really like the song, but then the music video really had like nothing to do with that song. And I was like, this doesn't make sense. He was like training to be like a boxer or something.
I haven't
I don't
seen
know.
videos
Like,
Fight
and it's just
the internet. One video that stands out to me is a song that I would have been like, that's a cool song. Seeing the video makes me fucking remember it forever.
Kiss from a
Turn
Rose.
down for what? Remember that?
True.
Where
Wow,
it goes
that's a
boom,
great
and it goes down, and it keeps
example.
going down, and I was like, as the video
The
kept
boobies
going, I
dance,
was like,
the
this
dick
is a
dances.
perfect
Wow.
fucking video. This, because the song's generic as fuck. It's a dope beat, don't get me wrong, but it's wah, 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 wah. That's all it is the entire
Turn Down
time.
again with Get Low.
Yeah, and then yeah, which is
Same
yeah.
song.
Yeah, so like Turn Down for What, you see that and you're like, okay, this is a fun way to use this. This is what I feel like they were trying to do with Swish Swish, but then someone along the way got so fucking high that it just derailed.
Yeah.
I
They
just
put
don't
way too many
understand who
cameos in
the
it.
audience for Swish Swish is. It's an interesting song because
not
when
millennials.
when you look at pop music, right? Both Katy Perry and Taylor Swift, it is just they are probably two of the best examples in current music landscape that are just the epitome of produced
Yep.
pop artists, where it's
Yeah.
just like this is going to be things. There's going to be manufactured beef. There's going to be all this shit that everyone always talks about, right? And when you look at it, I think there's two very different songs, two very different videos. Taylor Swift's song is by the fucking numbers. It is just the most like,
pop song.
It's going to be this chord, then this chord, then whatever. It's like there's a science to it. Katy Perry's is all over the place in a weird way where it's like there's no consistency in the song and it feels very disjointed. Even just the music.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go out on a limb and say that song is a bad song. Like,
It's-
I just
it's
don't
not
know if it's
good.
ever really going to catch on. Like, I know I'm saying that it won't, and again, 6 months from now, I'm like, swish, swish, but whatever. I'll be singing my fucking song in
I
my
don't know
car
that you will.
when no one else is
And
looking at me.
that's the thing. Katy Perry is an enigma in a lot of ways because she's been around
usually
for
like
a
her
long
music, though.
time. But her last couple hits that singles she's put out for this new album have like not really hit the mark because they're weird. They're like trying to go away from pop and they sample a lot of like late 2000.
Yeah, what was the song in this one that like it just randomly cuts to a different song for a second?
Oh,
and
well,
then
that's
cuts
like
back?
some internet meme bullshit.
Okay, fair enough.
But
when she does the fall.
But it sampled,
right.
the song samples the same sample that Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj's and Drake's Truffle Butter sampled.
Oh,
like,
that song
a
is
year
so.
or two
That's a
ago.
Yeah.
fucking hot video.
But there's like this trend of
Is that the one about eating the booties?
Yeah.
You got keep it
yeah.
clean. What is it? I forget the line. Go ahead. Sorry.
whatever. There's a trend right now in pop music to go back to like 2008 to 2012 house music and kind of just taking the beat and just
Fuck
putting it out again. Like Drake's One Dance that came out recently
yeah.
was the exact same thing. And so they do that, and the Katy Perry's new song does that, but it's like we just heard another song with the same thing, and this one feels so weird where it's like it seems like the sole purpose of this song existing was to be a diss track to Taylor Swift and for Nicki to talk shit about Remy Ma. And it's like, okay, cool. I get that. I see all these pieces coming together. That video happens, and it's like, all right, there's headlines everywhere talking about cameos and whatever, how much of a fucking mess it was. That was the whole point of that song existing, was to just to make news, you know?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing I feel like with Taylor Swift, but she's good at making news. But you're also getting a halfway decent song, and I think the video is stunning.
Yeah.
it's all over the fucking place. It doesn't make really any sense. I don't know really what's going on. I have to watch it 5 or 6 more times, but I liked it. It was
But
cool. It
that's
was entertaining,
designed.
and it was fun. Yeah,
It's designed in a way
Yeah.
where all of that is meant to be the experience.
Sure.
Where it is meant for the hardcore Taylor Swift fans to look at it and be like, oh my God, I loved it. But then to actually in their heads be like, oh fuck, what was going on? I need to look more into this.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Like
CNN wrote an article about it.
Great.
Breaking it down.
Breaking
yeah. I
it
mean, I
down.
feel like it's
what
one
I
of those
read.
videos where you look at it and you're like, is she trying to be deep, or am I just getting trolled right now? Like, did someone actually have thematically like a start to finish plot, like? Or a start to finish document that was like, here's how this is going to flow thematically, and this is the message that we're trying to put, and these are the deep layers of it, and this is the A, B, and C story plot? Or was it just like this? Then she's going to smash a gold Lambo, and there's going to be a fucking Jaguar sitting next to her, and it's going to be hot. And then it's going to break down, and she's going to do this move. You know when she does that shit?
Yeah.
She like sprawls it out and goes down. Boy Orgy did it first.
Yeah,
and just throwing it out there.
Voyager did it first. I mean, the thing
suck
about
it,
this video is
T-Swift.
there was nothing that was just like, oh, and then this, and then this. Every
It
single
was all
thing.
on purpose.
By the way, I
Yeah.
like this video better than the last one I remember her making, which is the one where she's running around the mansion, like yelling at the guy.
Blank Space.
Blank
Wildest
Space.
Dream.
I didn't like that video. I was like, okay, it's kind of a boring video.
Wildest
video
Dreams
was
was in the jungle.
See, I just like this one better because it had, again, Crash Lambo, fucking Jaguar, like snakes and shit. There was like she did the thing with the fucking Thriller callback. It was dope. It was a cool video.
Yeah, it was cool. It's definitely not my favorite of her videos, but I do think that it's brilliantly designed, and I got to give them credit for that.
I think that video works perfectly for that song because of what the song was is all the digs that she's making at all those other artists, and that's pretty much what that music video was.
Was it
just
the digs
shows
she's
it.
making at the other arcs, or was there also a commentary of all the digs people are making at her?
It was both.
And yeah, at the end that was
together.
Because
right.
at the end was like, yeah, these are all the people that you thought I have
Well, that's-
been,
Well,
and
what-
now I'm just a snake person.
She's killing her reputation.
And all the other people, though. It's not all just Taylor's lined up at the end. Like Kim
Maybe this is
Kardashian's
deep,
there,
man.
other
Maybe
shit.
I'm
It
just
is.
shallow.
That's what I'm saying. There's
It's
a lot
so
of shit
deep.
Maybe I'm
going
just
on.
shallow, guys.
Where Swish Swish was just a
Here's
Space
bunch
Jam
of-
ripoff.
It was a Space Jam ripoff with a bunch of cameos that I don't even understand who the
I don't
intended
know who those fucking
audience
people.
was.
I don't know who half the people are.
Well, half the people. I mean, there was the girls from Glow were in it. There's the Stranger Things kid. There's a bunch of random ass.
that was the Stranger Things kid.
football players and
Here's
shit.
the
that
thing.
I'm not really familiar.
Well,
with.
the Gronk,
99%
the only thing I laughed at was the Gronk of when does football
But
season
then there's
start.
a
I was like,
bunch
that's great.
of like internet memes that like. I don't even. There's not one audience for those things, so it's not like it's like, oh man, if you like YouTube, it's a bunch of YouTube stars.
Right.
It's like, oh,
It's like if I were gonna
it's
make
the
that video
kid-
and I just Googled what was popular all like last year's
Yeah.
and like memes, and then I saw a list and I was like, let's just do all of these. Let's rip it
Absolutely.
off.
The kid that won.
It was
the,
missing that je ne sais quoi.
the kid that tweeted at Wendy's and was like,
Yeah.
He was in there?
like- yeah, and he's sitting there eating nuggets, and it's like, really, you're gonna get that dude?
I think this video was what you were talking about. What Taylor Swift's was of like, hey, let's just like, and then this happens, and then this happens.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
that
it's like
sounds-
let's
Oh, no,
just
like, at
throw
least
shit
they were
at a wall and
unabashed
see what
about it. Like,
sticks.
Taylor Swift, I assume someone was like, hey, this is gonna have a deeper meaning with it.
Right.
Swish Swish was literally that, like, oh, you know what else would be funny if we did this,
Right.
And there was at no
biggest
point was someone
crime-
like,
And if
that
his
doesn't make
head
any sense, it doesn't
explodes.
matter.
The
It doesn't
biggest
make-
crime of
why
that
does his head
video
explode?
is that think of the budget that must have went into that,
A
right?
lot- millions.
A fucking shit ton of money.
Terry Crews alone
Nicki
probably cost
Minaj
$20 million.
couldn't even show up. She's in the song. The green screened her in.
Yeah.
Like if you look at that shit, all of a sudden it's the halftime.
Well-
there's no one in the crowd. Everything turns off. There's some fake ass blue fire coming
Right.
up. She's green screen rapping, and then they do a shitty ass shot of her throwing a ball to Katy Perry, and it's obvious it's not her. And I'm like, what? Like,
I'm not mad.
Come
Her-
on.
First off, I love Nicki
You're just
Minaj.
disappointed.
Second, I think that was the best part of the thing because her breakdown was actually decent.
well,
like
her-
when she starts
it
actually
is the best
rapping,
part
was
of the
decent,
song,
right?
for sure.
Yeah, and
But
so
it's-
beyond
it just
that,
shows holes in even the
Oh,
thought process
it was-
behind the video.
Yeah, this is the kind of video like. So I follow Joseph Kahn on Twitter, right? And he was talking about like he talks about his work sometime, and someone asked him, hey, like how long did this take you to do? And he's like, yeah, we started prepping this back in January, started shooting, now we're in post, and hopefully it'll be done by like I think he was like, yeah, we're still like working on it as we speak. I think this is like 2-3 days before it was going to go live. I don't know if I'm
Which
remembering
one's
that
this?
correctly.
This
This is
new
Taylor
one.
Swift's
Okay.
video, right, the new one. And so like that's a long fucking time to work on one music video. Like that's a long. Think about that. That's what are we? The month 8th. It's 8 months from pre-production to production to post-production. That's a long time to work on a 3-minute long video. So they put a lot of thought and effort into that. Swish swish. Pretty sure they were like, okay, Katie, stand over there, throw the ball. Oh, we'll figure that out. We'll make something happen with that. Terry Crews, scream, ha! Good job, Terry Crews. They probably just like reskinned him from his fucking Gold Spice commercials. Remember those things? So I don't know. It just feels like this was not very well concepted out, and then they don't even go fuck. I don't even think Katy Perry gave a fuck about it because she's like, people are still getting millions of views. It's just gonna happen, and there'd be some dumb audience that's like, hey, I liked it. It had that fucking meme I like about the internet. Internets are cool.
Bernie Burns. The opposite
Jesus.
side of this, the equation is the fact that, and for a positive thing to end on here, maybe end on, is my favorite band's Weezer. The first time I ever saw Weezer was Buddy Holly, and it was that was on somewhere, and it was the Happy Days, and it was like eye-catching enough to be like, what the fuck, and walk over and then listen and be like, oh man, like these guys are awesome.
I mean, Weezer for me was that I don't know the name of the song, but it was the song "Gone Fishing," I think. The song
Keep
with
Fishing.
Keep Fishing with the Muppets in the video.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is fucking dope.
Yeah.
So I bought that album simply because of that
Green
video.
album, great one, yeah.
Clint Eastwood, the Gorilla song.
Yeah.
That video blew my mind, and I
Yeah,
was like,
that
all
was a
right,
great one.
I'm now in love with these guys. But yeah,
Christina
I definitely-
Aguilera, Genie in a Bottle.
Fantastic.
Britney Spears,
Britney
Baby
Toxic.
One More
First
Time.
time Toxic.
Baby One More
Toxic.
Time. Don't even fucking talk about that in Mad Light.
I
in front of me,
apologize. I know I'm not. It's not
No.
a bad light. I mean,
Slap
this
your
is
face.
this is what I'm talking about. Where music videos matter to me was TRL.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And like
Which is
watching
coming
shit.
back.
Coming back.
Damn, son.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
We're all gonna watch it.
Carson
together
Daly
every
part of
night.
it.
No, it's a bunch of YouTubers.
Carson Daly died.
Oh, that's
He didn't
Carson Daly,
die.
he was 84 years old when he
No.
started doing MTV stuff, and now he's dead.
Yeah, I think that music videos are more relevant now than they've ever been. And I think it's because people think of music as music videos. People think when, a new song came out, that means a new music video came out.
Right.
Like back in the day, albums were lucky to get more than 3 music videos per album. Now,
Well, there was
if
like,
a song doesn't have a music video, it doesn't
wasn't there a bit
exist.
of a dip though, where it was like no one was figuring out where music videos were going to go, and then the internet.
Oh, that was a big dip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, what I'm talking about is from 2012 on,
Yeah.
I'd even say, because they did 2010. They still didn't have the means to. Oh, everyone has a camera.
Right.
Anyone can do anything.
Right.
And so that meant DSLRs kind of made that revolution happen. And then once you get to the point where it's
Social
like
media
even
and all that stuff.
nice cameras are not that expensive compared to what they used to be.
Right.
So it's like you can have looking at Macklemore and what he did, his videos looked professional as fuck. And it was just from DSLRs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then now you look at the budgets put into his videos and it's insane.
I remember watching videos on like iTunes. Like before you could buy them, they would just have them up there for like all the new songs that came out. That's where I first like started watching music videos.
Yeah, I remember for me, it was cousin Jody. Nope, not Aunt Uncle Scott's daughter. Not Aunt Uncle Scott's daughter. She would Bon Jovi videos. She'd come over. She would babysit me, and she was a teen. She would always have MTV on. I hated it.
What's her name?
My cousin Jody.
Big Bon Jovi fan?
Yeah.
Jody was a Bon Jovi fan.
Jody and Julie, big Bon Jovi fans.
Got it.
This is a real thing that happened there. They were all over. Yeah, that's what they did. They've seen him many times in concert.
But talking about music videos making you like a song more, how about Gundam Style?
Okay.
100%, yeah.
That's the only reason why I like
Right,
that song.
yeah.
If I'd have heard that
So
song and I'm
good.
like, I don't care about it, but then you see that you got caught up in the phenomenon.
Yep.
Right.
That was Psy. And you're like, whoa, this
be
is
nothing
this is
without
fucking
that video.
intense.
And
Yeah.
now that's not shit's beat. It's crazy to look at YouTube now.
Right.
When you're talking about records and music videos, Taylor Swift's "Look What You Made Me Do" is now the fastest viewed video of all time. I think it was like 42 million in its first 24 hours. And I thought that record's getting beaten all the time. She does it all the time.
Another video that really stands out
Check
to me.
it
I know
once,
we're long on
check
this
it
topic,
twice.
Greg. And you're doing the sign where you're like, stop fucking talking.
No, I'm
Stop
rubbing my
talking so we
chest,
get
that's
to my
all.
thing. The Kanye, what was the Kanye West video for? Was it Power? Where
Yeah.
it was just one shot.
That was a fucking art piece, man.
Dude, that was the first time I was like, fuck. Like, I liked that song. Then I saw that video and I was like, God,
That
that's
music video is-
fucking cool.
It's like a third of the song.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Doesn't give a fuck. It's just one verse.
Zero fucks given, man.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm just going to do this because it's fucking cool. Kanye West music videos, some of them are whatever, but like there are so many of them that are like, these are brilliant.
Didn't you do the
works.
other one he did was one where they're all naked? Like the naked like wax figures of people. Was that one of his videos?
Well, he famous.
That was famous.
That's famous,
Yeah.
right? That was weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Led all this to
Or Bound.
Bound 2. That
Yeah,
was
Bound 2.
Which one was the one where they end up being the Thriller cats at the end? They end up
That
being
is
cats.
Fade.
That video was dope too.
That's Fade.
I don't watch music videos.
Fucking
I
up,
only
bro.
watch them because of Tim. Tim goes, "Hey, you have to watch this." I go, "Cool."
Thanks for watching, everybody. Click here to subscribe. Click here to see a playlist of other videos. Click here to go to our Patreon page. And click here to go to the Vortex of Darkness. I don't know what it is.